Miss S test results. This presentation seeks to capture a feedback assessment session with a patient dealing with her results on personality and ability testing. The session seeks to help the client understand the psychological assessment results by walking her through the feedback and summarizing the most pertinent information. In a nutshell, the patient's name is Miss S. She was born on the 1st of January 1985, making her 29 years old. She has a 12th grade education level. Currently, she is a student. She is under no medication, and the present evaluation was undertaken on July the 1st, 2014. Hi, Miss S. Thank you for meeting with me today so that I can take you through your psychological assessment report, which was obtained after your assessment. This is critical since when we both understand the challenges at hand, we can determine the way forward and be assured of success. We are here today because Dr. Aaron referred you to my care when you raised concern about your attentional functioning. Personally, I've gone through your personal history and looked at such areas as your medical and psychological history, your enlistment to the army and discharge, your employment history, as well as your educational pursuits. Therefore, as I walk you through the results obtained from the tests you were administered, feel free to interrupt me and inquire on areas you don't understand and need further clarification. You've been given a copy of the psychological assessment so that you can be able to see and follow with me as we go through it. In order to obtain these results, a number of tests were administered. Even though they all sound strange to you, this is the list of tests you took, and it could come in handy sometime. From these tests, various results were obtained. I will try to make it easy by informing you those results which were normal or abnormal, average or below average, impaired or superior. We'll start with your cognitive abilities. In terms of your cognitive abilities and functioning, you are within the average length. This is a summation of the various subsets covered in your performance on verbal and nonverbal areas. In a majority of these areas, you had an average level of performance, although there were a few areas that showed a bit of weakness, perhaps brought about by the anxiety you experienced as you took the test. This could mean that some areas your true potential was underestimated. You can see the individual performance at the table located in the end of the report. In terms of your achievement, you were within the expected range in areas of spelling, reading, and comprehension of sentences. However, in math, you showed a significant level of weakness. The results showed that when you received additional extended time, your scores improved. However, based on your educational level, your results on reading comprehension is a bit below the expectation. Then again, this could be the result of the anxiety you experienced while taking the test. In the area of information processing, you were tested on 5 different subsets. The first is attention, and the results show that in terms of your attention, both working memory and simple attention were within the average length. In the area of sustained attention, the areas of accuracy and speed yielded results that were similar to a person with ADHD. In the area of language, you did not show any kind of impairment. In the area of visual spatial abilities, which simply refer to your ability to identify, integrate, and analyze the space you're in, and the visual form, something that helps you to move and perceive distance, you do not have any challenge. In terms of memory, you did not show any problem in the primary retentive memory. However, you had a mild challenge in learning for the first time was the demanded attention. After that initial delay, you were able to comprehend all these words. in terms of your executive functioning, which refers to your ability to reason, plan, and respond to hindrances, you did not have any challenge. Although you experienced obstacles in solving some of the problems in the test, a major factor could be the anxiety you felt and demonstrated during the test. In terms of your personality and mood, you had a valid profile based on the results obtained from MMP1 to RF test. However, some level of exaggeration was detected near the end of the test, which could be the result of the anxiety and attention span, which was perhaps reducing. In general, the results indicated a very high level of psychological distress, which manifests in tension, agitation, and even depression. This has a negative effect on interpersonal relations, leading to alienation. Further, the responses you gave indicated that you have a pessimistic outlook on life. You're angry at your situation, and sometimes you pass blame to others. It is good that you are open to psychological treatment. However, even though the levels subside, do not be quick to terminate treatment. In general, the results indicate that you have a generalized anxiety disorder. A secondary diagnosis is impairment in the area of sustained attention as well as working memory in terms of a general intellectual functioning context. You also have a significant weakness in the area of math, which could have been there for a long time since childhood. Based on these results, you are eligible to receive the necessary disability accommodations when compared to your peers. Some of the accommodations you're entitled to include taking tests in a separate room so that you reduce the amount of distractions, additional time to finish your test as a result of challenges in reading comprehension, using a calculator in undertaking standardized testing due to math disorder, extra breaks when taking prolonged standardized testing. In the day-to-day life, in order to overcome these challenges, you could utilize behavioral strategies which will enable you to enhance your attention and recall of new information, such as taking breaks when you're doing tiring work, working in areas with fewer distractions, making use of written reminders to aid in learning, concentrate on one task at a time and avoid multitasking, noting down important information, events and the likes, and also having specific areas where you store your personal belongings. Thank you.